Welcome to Picky Assist. In this video, we are going to demonstrate how to integrate WhatsApp into Zoho CRM Workflows using Picky Assist connector, so that you will be able to send automated WhatsApp message whenever any event happens in your Zoho CRM accounts. Like whenever a new leads get created, you want to send a thank you message to your lead, as well as at the same time you want to enroll that lead into a WhatsApp drip campaign for a lead nurturing part. And you can even inform your sales team, informing that there is a new lead, you need to start work on that. So now let's get started. The very first step here is to create a Picky Assist connector URL. For that, you have to log in into your Picky Assist account, then navigate to the More menu, click on Automation, then Connectors, then click on Add. You can give any name here and create. Now you got the connector URL. So we need this URL in the later stage of the integration. Now let's navigate back to the Zoho CRM, and from the Zoho CRM you have to click on this settings icon, and under the automation you have to click on workflow rules. Then you have to click on create rule. You have to select the module. So we are now going to select leads. You can give any name here like welcome message. Click on next. You have three options. Based on your requirements, you can select the options you would like to configure. Now we want this to happen on a record action. So select record action. Now in the record action you have four options. You can select based on your requirements. Right now we want whenever a new leads get created, so that we will select the create. Now here in the condition if you would like to execute this workflow whenever a specific conditions which is met, like the lead is from this country, then only execute this workflow. But here, in order to send a WhatsApp message, we need the mobile number should be there. So here we can give a condition here. It's an optional like mobile is not empty. That means this will get executed only if the mobile is not empty. Click on next. So in the instant action, you have to click on webhook. If you have any webhook already configured, you will be able to see it here. Right now we want to create a new webhook. Now in the webhook you can give a name here, Picky Assist connector. Now in the make sure that the method is always post and URL to notify. This is something which we need to copy and paste from the Picky Assist connector. Okay, so just copy here and paste it here in the URL to notify. Now we have to scroll down and you will be able to see a body. You don't need to do anything here. You have to select on the body, and the body make sure it is form data. Okay, form data. Now in the form data you will be able to see three options. You have to select this first option, that is module parameters. Click on add parameter. Then here we can simply type name, and this is the module which we want to get the name, that is lead, and here the name. So we can search for the name, lead name. Then here after that we need the mobile number. So the mobile number we can add from here. Type it here mobile, then click on mobile. Okay, so the mobile. Then we can add more informations here if we wish to add agent mobile. Okay, agent mobile or owner mobile. For this is available in the user, and if we have the mobile number, now we have the mobile for the agent. Make sure that your agent have updated the mobile number, then only we will be able to intimate the owner. Agent here means owner of your Zoho CRM lead owner. So we have these three values. Similarly, you will be able to add any number of values here. Okay, so you can select any other modules from here and you will be able to pass these values to Picky Assist connector. Okay, now let's pass this information and click on save and associate. Now click on save. Now that's done. The workflow is now added, and make sure it is turned on here. It's time to complete the integration by creating a new lead. Always make sure that after you have done the workflow, you have to simulate it, you have to add a test record, then only we will be able to PKSys connector able to extract those information. So always whenever you are creating a workflow, make sure that you have at least make a test on the workflow. Okay, for doing that, now let's create a new lead. Now give a name here. Now email. Now the mandatory mobile number is here. Make sure the mobile number is added with the country code always. Now let's save. Now the lead got saved. Now go to PKSys connector, and here you will be able to see no logs. Then you can click here. Now we can see there is a new log here. That means we have received the event from the Zoho workflow. So just click on view and click on this icon, and you will be able to see all the data which we have mapped in the Zoho CRM workflow is received in the PKSys connector. Name, mobile and agent mobile number. Field mapping helps you to map your PKSys conversation into the Zoho CRM widget, so that we can able to group the conversation and show them in your Zoho CRM WhatsApp widget. So this will happen only if you are mapping the data with the PKSys CRM. So for doing that, you have to click on add more. Then make sure you selected the correct channel, WhatsApp web automation. Then the owner you can select can be owner. Now here in the first option is mapping the name. So now from the Zoho name is here and is mapped to the PKSys name. So PKSys name you have to select. Now we have to add. So mandatory, the name and the mobile number should be mapped. Now the mobile number is here. And it should be mapped with the PKSys mobile number. So what it does is that you can give a name here like name, then mobile number. So what it does here, mobile. So it maps it with the PKSys platform, so that PKSys can group the conversation and show in your Zoho CRM or even PKSys Teambox. Okay, so make sure that the field mapping is configured, and mobile number is mandatory, email is not mandatory. Mobile number is mandatory to do the field mapping. Now we have to do actions. So actions means whenever a new event happens in the Zoho CRM, we have to create actions. So actions is under the steps. You have to click on add step. Then in the add step you will have these options. So you have to enable the actions, and from this action select the send message action. So most of the people want to send the message whenever a new lead happens, but we have many other actions as well available. So now let's do this. So the mobile number of the person, you can click on this attribute. This attribute means you will be able to map those Zoho CRM data into the PKSys account. So click on this. Now you will be able to see something like this. If you are seeing a system data, so don't select this mobile number, always select the Zoho CRM, that is your connector name. Okay, always select that. Then from here you will be able to see the mobile. Okay, so select the mobile. Now in the application, that means from which channel the message should be go. If you have WhatsApp official channel, make sure you select that. If you are using WhatsApp web automation, select that. Okay, so let's configure it with the WhatsApp web automation. Now the body you can personalize here, hello. Now you can personalize with the name, and you can add a message, welcome to quick assist. Okay, now our action, the first action is ready. Let's give a name to the step so that we can identify the letter. Welcome message to user. Okay, now if you wish to we send a message to your executive, your salespersons as well, you can simply duplicate these steps, and in the second step give a name here, sales team. Okay, now in the action you have to change the number here. Now this number should be the agent number. Okay, and now all other information is correct. Now if you want to select new leads, now lead name, you can type lead name, mobile number. So you can mobile number, so that they will able to, you can add any other information if you wish to here. Now so now what happened in this case, so there are two steps which we have created. So whenever a new event happens, the first step, welcome message to the user, will get executed. Now then after that it go to the next step, that is message to the sales team. So now both steps will be executed. If you want to perform more actions, you can create more steps. Those who are using WhatsApp official have to make some changes here, okay, to send the messages, since WhatsApp official doesn't allow you to send a freehand form messages if there is no session. So for doing that, select the application, and from here select the WhatsApp official, and don't make any update here in the body because the body won't work. You have to select the templates here. From here you have to select any of the templates. Okay, so now if you select this template, you will be able to see that this is a media template, so you have to attach a media as well, and all the URLs, all the dynamic values you will be able to map. Now we have to we have to give the value here. Similarly, you will be able to add more values, depends on your template. If your template have more values like 1 2 3 4 5 and all the values will be listed, you just need to update this value. You have to just map this value from your Zoho CRM values, which is here. Now when you are sending the message, it automatically replaces all these values so that the user will get the correct message. So and make sure that the language is correct, because if you have one template in multiple language, make sure that you select the correct language. Alright, so this is how you can map the WhatsApp official. Now let's test the integration. So before testing the integration, make sure we are going to make sure you have saved your workflow from here. Okay, and always make sure that you have selected the right channel and you are passing the mobile number along with the country code. Now let's save here. Now our workflow got saved. Okay, we are testing it with the WhatsApp web automation channel, but you can test it with your WhatsApp official as well, depends on the channel which you are using. So now to do the test, you have to go to Zoho CRM, then we have to create one more lead. Let's create one more lead. So this is type g1@.com. You can type the mobile number here once more. Now save. Now you can see that I got the message here. See all this, I got the two message because one is for the user welcome, and I got the message for the lead alert as well. Now you can see in the connector, you can also check the log here. You can go to the logs and refresh here, and you will be able to see this option. Okay, and all the informations you will be able to see from here as well. This helps you to troubleshoot in case if you are finding any issues. If you are making any changes in your workflows, okay, if you would like to make any additional changes to your workflow, you have to always make sure that after making the changes in your webhook, okay, after making the changes in the webhook, So you can add more parameters. So after making changes here, okay, make sure that you are sending one more event to the connector by creating that lead again, or that by simulating that conditions which you have configured again. In our cases, we have to add one more lead so that we will get all the new variables as well. So once we have triggered the or the event from the Zoho CRM, you have to come to the Picky Assist, and from here you have to refresh, and you will be able to see the latest logs, okay, the last details, and click on this view and make sure that you are able to see the newly added variables here. Also, once you've seen the newly added variables, then make sure that you click on this map, and which confirms it map. So that means then only the structure will get mapped into the Picky Assist platform, and further you will be able to select the newly available variable right from the attributes. All the newly variable will be available here. Okay, so you will be able to select as usual. So if you are making any changes to these variables, we don't recommend to change the variable which is already configured. If you are changing, like instead of mobile number, if you put phone here, so this automation will start failing, okay, because the variable name got changed. So make sure that you are not changing the variable which is already existing. You can add additional variables, and you can complete the process which we have defined here. That means whenever a new change happens in your workflow, whenever you are adding a new variable in your Zoho CRM workflow, make sure you put a trigger, you simulate that condition again by adding the record or whatever the condition it is. Then come to the Picky Assist, then refresh here and get that event details and click on map. So make sure that you are doing this process every time you make any changes in your workflow variables. All right. Now let's discuss about few problems and their solutions. So if the problems is like that workflow is getting triggered but the messages are not getting delivered, and so for that we have to first find where is the issue. So the very first step is to check whether the workflow is got executed correctly or not. To check that, the easiest way is to find the condition and go to a specific lead which is supposed to that workflow should get executed, lead or any record. Then go to that timeline, and you will be able to see in the timeline that webhook, this specific webhook is already triggered. Now the next step, if it is been triggered, now we have to check whether it is received in the Picky Assist platform, and under the logs you can click and refresh the logs, and in the logs click on view and make sure that when it received with all the data is, the data is not blank. If the mobile number is blank, then the message will not be delivered to the user. So we have to troubleshoot that part, whether the mobile number is been pushing from the Zoho CRM to Picky Assist. Okay, now next thing we have to check if the test is passed. Now the next step is to if everything is fine here, now you have to check whether the WhatsApp web automation channel is connected in state. For checking that, go to more menus, then click on settings, then channels. Then from here click on WhatsApp web automation. Now make sure that the channel, the status here is connected. Right now it is not connected, so that the messages may not get delivered. Now it's showing connected. If it is not showing connected here, that means messages will not get delivered. Now even if it's showing connected here, then if the message is not getting delivered and all the logs and everything is correct, and you are getting all the logs from the Zoho CRM to Picky Assist connector, then you may click on restart app and don't check any of these options. You can simply click on continue. This will restart the app. And in most of the issues, if you are using WhatsApp web automation, if you are facing any issues which is related to the delivery of the messages, and in this status it shows as connected but still messages are not getting delivered, so you can able to restart the app, and most of the cases the issue will get resolved. Okay, and apart from that, you can even check whether the message is being entered entering into the report session. Whenever you are sending a message out, okay, via Zoho CRM or via Picky Assist platform, it will be available under the broadcaster reports. And click here and check whether all the message which is supposed to be sent is showing here or not. Okay, and if it is showing here, that means Picky Assist have received the messages. If it is not showing here, means that we have not received the message here. So if it is showing here, then you can check what is the status of the message here. You can check the detailed status clicking the detailed report. If there is any error, it will be shown the error as well here. Okay, now it shows as a delivered. Submitted means if you are seeing an option like a submitted, then that means the message is been submitted to the automation server, but it is not yet delivered. Okay. Now if you are using WhatsApp official, okay, so those customers who are using WhatsApp official, the most chances of getting the failure is because of the invalid data. Invalid data means if you are using WhatsApp official, now let's switch here to a channel. Okay, switch to WhatsApp official. Now select the template. Now if you have this template, now this value, for any reason, if the value becomes blank, for example, if you are sending the mobile number, if the mobile number is correct, but if this value become blank, then in that cases the message will not get delivered. So in that cases, the best way to troubleshoot is to check the logs here, whether the last message received or the message which you are facing have that value or not. If that value is not there in the Zoho CRM, for example, the first name or the name is not there in the Zoho CRM, but if you are configured here to send a template messages which supposed to address the customer with their name, and what happened, the mapping, even if you have done the mapping in this way, okay, but still that specific record, when it get triggered, this value is not passing. If the value is not passing from your Zoho CRM to Picky Assist, then that specific message of that specific user will not get delivered. So this would be the major reason for not sending the messages. The other reason for WhatsApp web automation and WhatsApp official is that the specific mobile number don't have the country code appended. If the country code appended, then only WhatsApp will get delivered. For example, if your CRM doesn't maintain the country code of any of the customers, and you are targeting and you have the mobile number is only from specific country, what you can do is that you can simply click here and add the country code, like here you can add the country code. Like if I add 971 here, so what will happen that the country code, it will come from your Zoho CRM. It will take the number. If any zeros is there before that, automatically it will get stripped. Okay, then it will send the message to this number. But this method works only if your numbers, or if you are targeting customers only to a specific country. Like if you are targeting in multiple countries, then this method will not work for you. So these are the basic troubleshooting methods. If you are facing any other issues, then you can send an email to support@pickyassist.com, or you can reach your account manager. They will help you further. Thank you for watching this video.